Hey guys, so welcome to my channel, and as the name suggests, we are going to talk about color correcting today. And I know that I look very weird right now because I have nothing on my face, and I'm going to show you guys how to color correct. And interestingly, I'm also going to try out two different kind of color correcting methods using lipsticks. And you can find a lot of color correcting palettes and concealers and all those kind of things in the market. The really good ones include Bobbi Brown, MAC and stuff. Also, Jabong has a lot of MUA, Makeup Academy's concealers available for color correction. NYX has really great stuff. So that's there, but then a lot of people have been using lipsticks as well in order to color correct their faces. So basically what color correction is like, it gives you an airbrushed and Photoshop like look for your face, and it's just something which we use before concealing and using the foundations, wherein we need those areas to cover and conceal using different kind of colors. So basically you can find 5 kinds of colors in order to correct your face, and the colors that you can find in the market are green, which is used for redness as well as broken capillaries. Mostly you can find this in people who are like really fair. You can find those redness like here near the nose area. You can also use the green concealer when you have a rash, or maybe the new kind of acne, like when the acne is like really new. The dried up ones are totally different. The red one is like when you just get a pimple or something like that. Next color would be blue or lavender color, and this is used for sallowness. And by sallowness what we mean is the yellowish and very sick looking skin. Especially you can find that kind of skin where a person is like, they have been sick for a really long time and their face is like really pale. So that is what sallowness is, and if you find that you have that kind of skin, then this blue or lavender color concealer would help you for that. Next one would be the peach or pink colored corrector. So basically that is only for people who are like fair in skin tone, like someone who's like really on the fairer side, the lighter side. They can use it for their under eyes or the corners of their mouth or anything like that. At the same time, if the person has a deeper skin tone, then they can use red or orange color correction products. Like for me, I have a deeper skin tone, so for me I have to use either red or orange. And someone who's lighter than me, they can go for peach or pink. The last one would be the yellow color corrector, and this would be for dullness, especially on the olive skin tone, someone on the wheatish complexion side. This is only for all over glowish kind of thing, like you can conceal your eye bags or the cheek area, something like that. So basically it just lights up your skin, and the foundation would be really smooth underneath. So for this video today, I'm going to test the two kinds of lip products in order to conceal, in order to color correct, and I'm going to use orange as well as red. So I don't have a lipstick in the orange shade, but I do have a lipstick, red lipstick, which has the orange undertone, but then it has specks of glitter in it, so I'm not going to use that. Instead I'm going to use a moussey liquid lipstick. This one, this is from Color Bar. This is the Deep Matte Lip Cream. It's not exactly matte, but it does the job. So I'm going to use this for my orange color correction test. And I'm going to take this Bella Pear Mineral Lipstick. This is in the red shade, so this is for the red one. So I'm going to see which one works best for me, because even I haven't tried it at all. So I'm going to test it out today, and let's see how it goes. For my left side, I'm going to use the orange color, and my right side, I'm going to use the red color. I have these two flat shader brushes. So Let's take the nature one for the red one and the Vega one for orange. So I have nothing on my face. I have my eye makeup done, just a normal one, but I haven't used anything on my face. This shows how much of an importance concealer and foundation goes for the whole face of makeup, because I look really stupid right now. So I took some of the lipstick and I gently placed it all over the areas I need coverage. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm doing the same thing in the nose area as well as the corners of my mouth, because that's where I need more color correction as such. You don't have to blend it all out fully. You need the color there. That's what color correcting is meant for. So you have to put that color and spread it evenly and let the color stay there, so that we can put all the other products on top of it. That's what color correcting actually means. So a lot of the times you might be having this problem that you have whole makeup on your face, and then you do realize that this part, the mouth area, is actually of a different color. And when you actually put the foundation and concealer, the whole look, it gives you a different effect, because the whole face is one color and this mouth area is of a different color as such. So it gives a weird appearance on the whole. So color correcting really helps in uh, doing in correcting that. I have everything done. So now I'm going to take a concealer. I'm going to take this Focus and Fix liquid concealer by Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going on the color corrected areas. Taking this Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to blend it all out. Going over again. I think I took too much of lipstick, maybe, because otherwise it's doing a really good job. I'm kind of impressed by this whole technique as such. Inside now. Okay, so we're done with the concealer. I'm going to take the foundation now. I'm using the Jerry G foundation, which I got in my fab bag. So once I'm actually done with the whole foundation, I'm going to go over with the concealer once more. So personally, I did have a lot of problem blending in my nose area. The redness is actually showing off the lipstick correction thingy. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. I got my coverage. The coverage is amazing, and my dark circles, they're gone. I mean, it looks amazing. It didn't do much for the mouth area though, but then it's decent. It's not that uh, bad, but all in all, it's pretty amazing. I'm going to set the foundation now with a powder. So yeah. So I did have a little hard time blending the inner corners of my eyes. I would suggest not to finish up the eye makeup in the lower lash line before you do all the correct correction and the foundation and stuff, because it'll be a little difficult. So yeah, so this is the whole look, guys. I have powdered my face. I think bronzer and blush is pending, so let me just grab my blush and I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, so blush is done, and let me see which one looks better for me, the orange side or the red side or both. I really, honestly, I can't decide which one is better because both the sides look so similar. Honestly, I really can't decide. They both look so similar. The orange side was little difficult to blend. That might be because of the formula of the lipstick. I mean the liquid lipstick. If you can take any regular lipstick, it'll do the job perfectly. And I actually took a lot of product of these lipsticks. You should not do that. I wouldn't recommend. But then if you take little amount and then you color correct and then you conceal, and next step would be foundation. After foundation you have to use a concealer again because that's how it goes, but you can use concealer before the foundation for the fuller coverage look. That's how it goes. But all in all, I really like the idea of it, and I would really suggest you to try it out because you don't have to go and get the color correcting palettes and those expensive things when all you have to need all you need is the lipsticks in your vanities. So yeah, it's a thumbs up for me, guys. Please let me know how you like this video. And my last video was a recipe which I tried, which I really love making actually. So if you guys tried it, let me know. If you haven't checked it out, I'll link it here. You can have a look. It's a very short and simple salad recipe. And yeah, that's all I have to say. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. So yeah, see you guys really soon. Bye.